It is a samurai residence surrounded by a splendid hedge. Splendid, but I see birds in cages. Delicious birds. A nameplate reading Kawamori hangs on the gate. Is the third one go eat birds? Is the third one go eat birds? Peek into the residence. I see delicious birds. Oh, it's quite a splendid residence. It's probably the residence of some daimyo or hatamoto. Oh, look at that! Look at it! Thanks, Google Translate. I knew what daimyo meant, but I didn't know hatamoto. I'm going to assume that samurai
it's translating
is not a perfect translation.
It's translating multiple different things as samurai. This is the third different set of characters that I've seen it translate as samurai. This literally does say hatamoto, but I don't know what that means. They're probably all like samurai
it's like
classes or something like that.
Something like that. Oh, it didn't actually capture that symbol, but it's just, that's all he ever says.
It is. It says,
... Samurai system is far too convoluted to express in English, says Nettie in chat. I believe you 100%. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Otto. Just old. Oh. Otto.
What do you mean, oops? Are you just concerned that you're being caught in his garden?
Yeah. Now, what?
I thought I just heard something. Must have been my imagination.
Adding energy.
Wow.
Oh, Google Translate, never change.
Yeah, because it mistook a couple of the characters, but ChatGPT figured it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to understand how it would miss OCR given this. From his appearance, it seems that man is the master of the residence, but he has a fat, stupid face and I hate him.
You say that, but to me the OCR, like the characters look really good.
Well, so the thing that makes me think it would have trouble is that it's on this like wood grain background, so there's just a lot of like interference.
Noise. Yeah.
He doesn't seem particularly intelligent. I should kill him and eat his birds. Can't believe we went to a place with birds and didn't manage to eat any birds. What sort of a cat are we? It's Kanda. I think, was this the one place that I could get to before they opened up the east? It's a modest samurai residence. The gate is tightly closed, as if that matters to a cat! Oops, let me just capture that twice on top of itself and then try again. The shutters of the residence are closed. I have witnessed nothing. How boring. I can't see anything.
Boring.
How dull. What is this game?
He has a lot of opinions, okay?
He does have a lot of opinions. I think we should go leave on a shisp. It's a boat rental for humans!
Yep.
It's a human inn.
I'm gonna go with boat rental. Rivers.
It's a 2-story building with an elegant atmosphere situated by the riverbank. A good place for a boat rental. Today, it's likely bustling with guests enjoying river activities as well. Whereby today, I mean in the middle of the night. Yeah. Well, it has nothing to do with me. Cats don't like water. Might be just right for killing time. The perfect place to do nothing.
To kill brothers.
To kill brothers. Boats carrying passengers glide back and forth across the middle of the river in the middle of the night. We didn't even get the option. It forced us to kill time. It's not that it didn't give us the option. It forced us. Time passed. Oh, this is the fishing spot. We just fishinged. I've been there. This seems unfamiliar to me. I am a samurai. Boats that seem to have been abandoned by people are moored at the riverbank. This has nothing to do with me. Why am I here? There doesn't seem to be anything unusual. Great. Give me a clue, game! It's the Suseki Benten Shrine. Oh, that's right. It's the Benten Shrine. I remember the Benten Shrine. I did go to the Benten Shrine last time. On New Year's Day. Oh, something's
hardly
happening.
Anyone except all those people.
That's just a tapestry they have hung up.
Ah.
Amidst the sound of the waves on the sandy beach, a faint noise can be heard. There was clearly people practice sword fighting with those bamboo practice swords, right?
I literally thought you dropped a pen in the background of your audio.
This is...
Yep.
I was...
Wood swords. Yep.
I'm brilliant. This is the sound of Japanese games being very Japanese.
This is a weeb's dream.
Except the fact that it's in Japanese.
I understand. The fact that it's in Japanese is part of the reason it's a weeb's dream.
So I just want to point out that somebody made that exact point last week as well.
Yeah.
It seems that someone is practicing swordsmanship behind the Ben 10. I wish I knew just enough about Ben 10 to make more of a joke there, but all I know is that
the 10 is heaven.
No. Not about Ben 10, about Ben 10.
Is there
cartoon.
an actual? Oh, I don't know that. I have never heard of that.
Well, you haven't watched my channel much then, because I played a Ben 10 game, bastard.
I certainly haven't watched that game. I must have seen the name of it and was like, well, that seems boring.
It's coming from the back.
Go and have a look.
Go take
it's
a look.
The first one.
Better not to. It's the hour of the tiger, 3 to 5 a.m. They're practicing sword fighting at 3 to 5 in the morning.
Yeah. It's the hour of the tiger. It's
the middle of the night. All right, let's go take a look. Seems to be deeper in this grove. What seems to be deeper?
The sounds probably that are coming. Well, I don't hear anything, but
yeah. Well, I hear.
Yeah.
As you enter deeper into the grove that extends from the beach, there are two Nekomata crossing wooden swords. It's a young Nekomata girl and a similarly young Nekomata boy. A young cat girl and a young cat boy.
Yeah. Cat girl and cat boy, just come on.
Very special video game. How is there a beach and a grove behind the temple, asked Nettie and Chap? Well, it was right next to the river. Oi!
There Weasel goes, dropping pens again.
Not yet! Okay, he's spent so long on that ellipsis that I OCR'd it early. They're practicing quite earnestly, but there's no form or anything to it.
Now do you get to go train them?
Yes! Then she can kill him and she can be the brother killer.
Be a brother killer!
No matter how much they practice like that, they won't improve much. Come on, give me the option to help them or not. Yes! The first one is going to be help them. The second one is going to be don't help them. No, never mind.
Yeah, okay.
Look at the cat girl. Look at the cat boy.
The second one says, literally just says small years, which must be boy.
He is small in years.
But that's not girl, so okay.
It seems like she's a samurai's daughter, but...
Wait, one of these is a boy?
One on the right is a boy. One on the left is a girl.
Okay.
They are cats. You can't tell from looking at a cat anyway.
She's wearing a pink flowery dress, but okay. I know, it's Japanese dress. Whatever.
They are Japanese katsaru. I wonder why they're practicing swordsmanship in the middle of a grove like this. How dare they? Perhaps because if cats were practicing swordsmanship out in the open, then the humans would react. And that expression, I sense an unusual seriousness about it. She's actually trying to become the brother killer.
Yes. Look at the boy, or look at the girl, look at the boy.
Seeing that he resembles the girl, it appears the two of them are siblings. Does he? Does he? Does he, though? Does he? Does he, though? Does he?
They have the same color coat?
They have a similar-ish color coat, and they have the same outrageously flat faces.
Yeah, but everybody has outrageously flat faces.
Except for our brother killer, who has the most mighty chin of any cat ever to live.
It really is like...
Can you get your avatar to look like those cats? Spinach. Excuse me. We're gonna play a quick video game here. Just gonna switch to this, and then I'm gonna pop open my control panel, and then I'm going to set the prompt to PlayStation 1 rendering of a cat person. Nah, the PlayStation 1 didn't do well enough. I want low poly rendering of a cat person.
Yeah.
There he is! There he is! In answer to your question, yes! It's the worst! It's what we call a bad... Just as I was watching the two of them, I sensed a murderous intent from behind me. They're approaching stealthily, but with such an open display of murderous intent, no swordsman would fail to notice. This is their father.
What?
Wah!
That's a lot of text.
Suddenly, he swung a stick down at me, but since I was well prepared, I easily dodged the attack. Since I was well prepared by a well, my great teacher, the well, the man who was effortlessly subdued. Did I subdue him? I thought I just dodged him. Okay.
I think you probably dodged and grabbed.
Yeah. Was effortlessly subdued is a middle-aged Nekomata with an unremarkable face, or a middle-aged cat demon!
With an ordinary face.
He does have one of the least remarkable faces of all of the cat people. It's vaguely almost approaching cat-like.
It kind of reminds me of Cats 2020 or whatever year that came out.
It reminds me more of Cats, Your Virtual Pets.
Oh.
What are you trying to do? You don't seem to be one of the Magura faction either.
That one of them says Kagura, one of them says Magura.
Yeah, it's consistently disagreed about that.
Wah.
Oh, wait! Kihachi! Good job translating. I guess that's his name.
It says like 9-8, but the Q is different. But I feel like I've seen it before. I don't something 8.
Kihachi. What on earth is happening, Kihachi? Okay, that's his name. That is in fact his name. Although I don't think that it's capturing this character correctly.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's just... It's stylized.
Stylized. The siblings must have noticed the commotion. They ran over towards us. I killed their father in front of them.
So you'll not just be a brother killer, but a father killer.
Also, well, I only got the title brother killer because I killed my own brother. I don't think it's okay to kill just some brother. It seems the siblings are acquainted with this man. Could they be his children? Possibly? Maybe? Obviously?
Yep, the father.
I see. You're practicing for your father's revenge.
To avenge your father, okay.
But he's here.
Well, maybe that's not his father or their father. Maybe that's the one that killed their father.
that's their uncle who killed their father.
Could be. I don't know. Yes, I'm
Yes,
50.
my name is Itsuo, and my brother is... I'm Isu.
But I'm really confused. That means 50-something.
I'm 50 years old, and my younger brother is...
Itsuo. I don't know what the O in Itsuo is.
I'm Shikanosuke. You have quite the name there, Shikanosuke.
Shikanosuke.
Oh, of course, yeah. Shikanosuke. I apologize for Kyohachi's rudeness earlier. What an excellent... just another for my series of flawless voices.
Uh-huh.
He probably thought one of our father's allies had come to spy on us. So who is he?
What?
Who is he? Who is
and
he?
The other one says enemies allies. The first one says father's allies. The other one says enemies allies.
It's more likely that this is correct just because it's ChatGPT.
But what does... If they're avenging their father...
Yeah. We'll figure it out. He'll explain it. I hope.
Yes, this path, this road.
Yes, that's exactly it. I'm really sorry about that. I've forgotten what my voice was 5 minutes ago.
Not feeling well.
No, don't worry about it. You reminded me of killing my brother. By the way, from your skill earlier, I perceived that you must be someone who has undergone considerable training. ... Only in killing my brother.
Moshi.
Moshi! If it's all right with you, could you teach us how to use the sword?
No.
Give me a choice. Make it be yes. Make me accidentally kill the kids. We plan to challenge our enemy to a duel in a week's time. We vaguely know how to hold a sword. We have never done a sword fight. We are going to fight to the death in 1 week.
In 1 week. It's been
1 week since I killed my brother. The man we're avenging, a man named
Rokuemon. Which, by the way, the Roku is 6. They all just have numbers in their names for some reason.
But isn't Rokuemon the one who was the bartender?
That was no. That was something else.
It was Roku
something else. Yeah, Roku something else. Oh, Roku's it was not half but flat. I don't remember what the...
Oh, yeah. But it wasn't, yeah,
but
it
this
wasn't
one says,
Rokuemon. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, this one says 6 right something gate.
The man we're avenging, a man named Rokuemon, is a master of the Itoryu style and is known by the moniker Tomamuri. Doorkeeper.
Itoryu.
It was... what? Never, ever does Google Translate do this kind of useful parenthetical. Always ChatGPT does that side of useful parenthetical, but this time, what?
Yep. But
we absolutely must defeat this man, no matter what. You will die.
Therefore.
Please, we are begging you.
Dakara, not doka. Doka, not dakara.
I will teach you, but you will have to kill your own brother. the
second
only
one means
style
no.
I know. Should I try teaching them or no, it won't work? Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be the second. Well, so they're always going to be opposite, I guess I should say. But
yeah.
I like to know. I like to see how it phrases it as well.
Sure. 3 months?
Can you wait 3 months? We're doing a duel in 1 week. Well, I can help you. Can you wait 3 months?
What? Oh, maybe he's saying, can we put the duel off for 3 months? Maybe that's what he means.
That would make sense, because he doesn't think he can train them in a week. I mean, even just to get enough brothers to kill for the training is going to take more than a week.
Well, also, I think this literally says, 3 months of in length or of time, like not just like in 3 months, but like a length of time of 3 months, which makes me think he's saying this is the amount of time I would expect. Like, I think he's saying, I don't know.
Oh, so? Nah, I don't think that maybe then is a better translation, but I don't think either of these are very clear. I think this is a just like language issue thing. Hello, Van Whitman. This will make it clear. For
3 months. Yes.
That makes sense. For 3 months, I will teach you the way of the sword. Then you will be prepared to kill your brother or whoever. You likely won't win, but I'll at least prepare you so that, together, you might manage to bring it to a draw. To draw blood.
Thank you!
Oh, thank you very much.
Chiyobe's chin is very Chad-coded, says Van Whitman in chat.
It's very Japanese-coded.
It's not.
It reminds me of what is it, like... Handsome Squidward. That's what it reminds me of.
Well, yeah, because that's Chad-coded.
Fair enough.
Our lives are already forfeit. Even if it's a draw, avenging our enemy would be our greatest desire.
Sensei, nice to meet you.
We humbly ask for your guidance. Or, thank you very much.
It's somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Yoroshiku onegai shimasu is usually used for like pleasure to meet you, and that was not far away from that.
Jubei eats a pea every morning to make his chin look like that, says Chad. Oh no, now the game is going to expect me to come here from time to time.
Look what you've gone and done.
Yeah.
And I bet the more often you visit, the higher the chance that they'll succeed.
Yep.
I will come here from time to time, so be prepared. Yes.
And so I began to teach this brother and sister the way of the sword. For no reason. From now on, I will have to come here from now on for 3 months. But was this really the right thing to do? But I guess this was a good thing. Whatever.
I'm about to teach these two the art of murder.
Nice. I do like the second translation better than the first.
Gotta start them young. They're never going to be brother killers if you don't start them young. What kind of outcome this will lead to? With a slight
Does that mean the study of murder in college is usually in the School of Art? In the College of Art?
Well, you see, like the medicine of murder is in science, but murder isn't just about the mechanical removing of life. It is an art to murder correctly.
Right.
It's like a social science. It's there is science to it, but it's also very much an art.
What kind of doctorate do you get in murder? Is it a PhD? Is it something else?
Well, the weird thing is, you know how sometimes there's like fewer doctorates, and so they sort of merge in. You get a doctorate of divinity. Is the
Oh, I see.
With a slight sense of unease in my heart, I left at the Suzaki Ben 10 shrine.
I still don't know Ben 10.
I guess that was obviously important because it gave us the title screen.
Oh yeah. Yep. Neko Zamurai.
Okay, I'm just offered to teach kids how to kill.
Joey Buddy says Ben 10?
Yes, exactly, Joey. If only I knew more about Ben 10, I could make that joke better. It's a dojo. I think I've already been to this dojo, and there was nobody here.
It's the 3 Arrow Dojo, I think.
Unfortunately, it didn't capture that correctly at all.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, if I capture the whole screen, it seems to get it. A wooden plaque that reads Sanya Dojo.
Oh, 3 bow, I think that is. Nah, it's either bow or arrow.
Come on. You can't disagree in this way.
Well, no, they actually can. This is actually a good disagreement, because mitsu is the Japanese original word for 3, and san is the borrowed Chinese word. And when they're in combinations, they can go either way depending on what they can't go either way in every case, but it's not clear necessarily unless you know which way to go. And in some cases, like this case, it might be either way is actually right.
That is fascinating. Van Whitman, how dare you suggest that Benton is a luck god when we know that it's about Ben 10? Can we visit the protection racket? Yes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, looks like we might have the option to visit the protection racket. Hot beside the bell tower. Yes. They have one line to say it's the hut beside the bell tower, and then the other line to say it's beside the bell tower.
Very important.
Right, the Nekomata gang.
Second one says...
Yeah, okay.
Leave outside.
I was hoping I'd be able to talk to the gang leader just to... I don't know. Just the thing to do. I don't know. I could just predict that was going to be nothing. This is nothing. I never remember where my house is. Oh my goodness, there are people outdoors. Is that?
Kisa no. Kisa is her name, I think.
I've been calling her Kiss Ass. Kiss Ass, what are you sneaking around for? Kiss Ass is, of course, naturally, if you have cats who can speak human, there's going to be one young girl who you just talk to. It looks like they're going somewhere. But how dare they? How dare they go places?
Shopping?
Doesn't look like they're going shopping. And that there's no other I cannot tolerate that the only human who speaks to me might be doing something. Go on, follow them. Follow their jazzes. Yes. Follow them. How dare they? You are not allowed to live a life of your own. Judging by their behavior, something's up. She's going to school or something. I should follow them. Shall I follow you? It'll at least serve as a way to pass the time. I'm nearly dead. I've walked quite a bit. I'm nearly dead.
How do you know you're nearly? I can't.
So when you're on the world screen, the Edo screen, at the bottom left, it shows how much cat juice you have left. And I was at a third cat juice. So having done all of this, I'm probably going to be very low on cat juice. Coming all the way to a place like this doesn't seem like they're shopping after all. You already concluded that.
I think by cat juice, you should call it tuna water.
I don't have enough tuna water to live. Do they have some business at that shop?
How dare she?
I realize that, fine, translation, but if the whole point is that they're not shopping, then whatever that word that was, ChatGPT should not have translated it as shop.
Yeah, although the kanji says shop, that mise means shop. ...
They're not shopping. They have some business at that shop. I read the signboard of the shop.
I think shopping might imply a certain kind of shopping, maybe, is what's happening.
Japanese restaurant, Masumi. I really doubt if in this time in Japanese history it would label itself a Japanese restaurant.
It probably says, those kanji I don't recognize at all, but it probably says something like traditional restaurant or something weird like that.
Van Whitman suggests streamer water, but this is in, ancient Edo, so no, it's tuna water. It's a restaurant. How dare they eat? I will go in and knock all of their food off the table because I am a cat. I quietly peeked into the restaurant that Kiss Ass had entered.
Oi!
Oi! Over here! Can I get some tea?
Great. By the way, and unfortunately I can't use the cursor to point in this particular emulator, but the character sitting at that bench with the face, that's certainly one of the faces. It's one of those faces.
Yeah.
Mate. I mean, okay. Yes, I'm home. Or right away.
The characters from Maid are woman middle.
Maybe it's middle status woman. She's not a impoverished
I think it's
worker,
more like she's in the middle of everything.
She's a middleman.
But for the maid,
she's a
but
middle
for
woman.
a woman, she's a middle woman, exactly.
What on earth is Kiss-Ass doing in a place? It's a restaurant! What do you think she's doing? She's probably getting a meal!
Just like you need, because you're out of tuna water.
I don't understand this. What has happened? Why do we care?
Well, it says always... Okay.
I can't imagine.
Okay, yes, they are poor. Yes, fine.
I can't imagine someone like him, who's always scrimping on food expenses, would be dining at a place like this.
Oh, Kisa-chan, please take care of the customer over there. Dun, dun,
okay,
dun.
she works here, yeah, obviously.
Oh, Kiss-Ass-chan. Oh my god, she's working. She has a job.
Okay.
Standard respectful female voice that I gave Kiss-Ass.
Thank you for waiting. May I take your order?
Is that... My god, there's no lower pursuit that a human can do than serving tables in a restaurant. No!
Wow, you've got a nice girl here.
Oh no. Please tell me that she's not also like giving herself up for prostitution here or something.
Well, she is, assumed to be something like 14, so in Japanese culture, perfect prostitution. Eh?
Yes.
Yeah, she's very pleasant and attentive.
I think that's what's going on. Something about your father? Okay,
I heard she lives alone with her father.
What do you mean you heard that? Who hears that about whoever's serving them in a restaurant? She's a remarkable girl. She's worked here to help support her household, they say. She's working here to help support the household, they say. How remarkable. I mean, I guess, time period, whatever.
I see.
I'd like my kids to learn from her example. Okay, we just... Okay. the bus is like... 90 degrees. Turn.
Thank goodness.
So Kiss-Ass was working here.
Oh, Kisa-chan.
Oh, Kiss-Ass-chan. You can finish up for today. So I've sat here for who knows how long, staring at her for her entire, shift.
Watching your tuna juice meter just drop and drop and drop.
Okay.
Luckily, it will probably cutscene me back to home, so I'll have the option to sleep. And here, these are... Oh, wow, that's generous. These are leftovers, but if you'd like, take them with you.
That's probably why she works here.
Yeah, feed them to the cat.
As always, thank you.
Thank you, as always.
I'm always sorry.
That's actually more closely to the literal translation, Itsumo sumimasen. Right. Excuse me always, is what it basically says.
But it's just very Japanese, therefore the idiomatic translation is thank you as always. No problem at all. We're very grateful to have had such a hard-working girl like Kiss-Ass with us. So, do you have an explanation for why sometimes it's Kisa and sometimes it's Kisa? I haven't...
Yes. O is just an honorific. It's interesting because this says Okisa-chan. I think when it's compared with Chan, they usually put an O at the beginning as well as an honorific, but Chan is like a cutesy. Not cutesy, but like a childish sort of way to... So there's the way that she's addressing her is like you would address your little sister, Okisa-chan, in this context.
Okay.
The O is an honorific, and so it'll come before a lot of things, but... Yeah.
Oh, flattery won't get you anything, you know.
What a bizarre response. counting on you again tomorrow.
Yes, see you then.
Take care on your way home. She doesn't need to take care. She has the brother killer protecting her. It like flashed during day and then was like, whoops, wait, no, it's night. And redraw.
Kisa no Shikoto, Kisa's work.
In the end, I ended up staying at the shop until Kiss Ass finished her work. You need to remember to call her Kiss Ass, not Kisa.
Kiss Ass, yes.
It was
Wow.
Jubei is such a piece of shit.
Everything is a waste of his... I mean, it's a cat. That is literally what cats think.
This game is the perfect cat simulator.
Yes.
As I was about to leave, Kiss Ass called out to stop me.
She saw you all along? Or no, I guess not.
Probably as she was leaving.
Yeah.
Oh, Jubei.
Theoretically, he speaks human language, but he mostly just goes,
makes sounds, yeah.
Could it be? Were you watching?
I like to watch.
Well, yeah.
Is that so?
I see.
Their voices are surprisingly similar to each other while not at all similar. ...
We had a good conversation.
Something about her father.
Please keep it a secret from my father.
So wait, you're earning money to help keep the household, and you're somehow keeping that from your dad, who you live with, who pays the rent for the household? How is that even possible?
Also bringing home food scraps. From where?
Maybe she just eats the food scraps and does not give them to her father.
She wants to be a father killer.
She's in training. It'll take 3 months, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I keep accidentally opening the console on this emulator.
It would just make him worry unnecessarily.
Yeah. You know your father doesn't know that cats can talk, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just...
Your father doesn't know that cats can talk. You don't have very much evidence that cats can talk from this conversation.
Exactly.
Can you promise?
Your father doesn't know that cats can talk.
There we go. Now he finally says something.
You're persistent. Besides,
there you go.
I don't talk to Goroza.
That's exactly.
Right. Her dad's name is very Japanese.
Oh, right.
In that case,
let's hurry home. Father's waiting for us, probably hungry.
So you're...
But she's bringing food back from, and her father just doesn't ask where the food's coming from, apparently.
Does her father think that she's been dumpster diving? Like, what the fuck?
Maybe her father thinks she's been prostituting, and he's okay with that.
Well, it is Japan.
Exactly.
I returned to the Shingyoji tenement with Kiss Ass. Yeah, luckily it cutscene to be back here, because if I had to walk back here, I would have died.
Oh, well.
I wasted like the biggest asshole in the world.
Yeah. There is nothing important enough for this man, cat.
This cat samurai.
I should just go to bed quickly. ...
I don't snore. I just go, in the night.
What's that sound?
I hear something.
Oh, yeah, Nanika. Yeah, okay. I hear something.
I hear something, and what's that sound mean? Essentially the same thing. I can't argue with
but
your
it was more like the latter.
Is that Kiss Ass's voice?
I hear something uninteresting and unimportant in the night.
I hear that tuna juice continuing to drop.
I prefer to call it cat juice still.
You've been coming home.
I can't give them all the same voice. You've been coming home late recently. Have you been going somewhere? You'd better be
time to go tell her father.
Out.
Reveal 2 secrets at once.
Notice he didn't call the night fishing or drinking or surgery trivial or boring. But good point, Nettie. Well, he did sort of call the night fishing pointless.
Well, that's because you didn't catch anything.
Yes.
Just to a friend's place.
Where I got this leftover food. I guess she's just going to explain that her friend is feeding her family.
Uh-huh.
I see. You've already made friends then. Yay! She's befriended a cat and she has a job.
Yeah.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Kiss ass.
I think the first character in Goroza's name is just Face.
Father face.
What is it?
And the third character is Left.
He has a left face.
Uh-huh.
Well, just make sure you don't overdo it, okay? Don't overdo having friends. Her
He
father
knows is what
yeah.
this is.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. God, the music in this game is actually quite good. It's very, it's very atmospheric, and it sets an atmosphere well. It's not the kind of music that you would then, like, listen to separately from the game, but it's very good
in
atmospheric.
context,
yeah.
Did Goroza know about it? I will have to kill him.
It's the only solution. But he's not my brother.
Ha! Honestly, they're such an awkward parent and child.
What a clumsy parent and child.
I am still Neko Zamurai.
Let me cover my chin. I have to really reach to stretch around it.
The 5 fingers, like the human fingers. Come on now.
Oh no, do I need to sleep or not? Did it sleep me or not? I don't know whether it slept me. I think the second one is safe. No. The fourth one is safe. The second one from the end is safe.
Memory card. Data. Yeah, it's just checking the memory card.
Yeah,
and the data and everything.
While it is unfortunate that the OCR can't translate this, you also don't like. There could be no text, and you would still be able to do that. It's saving.
When I peek into the next room, I see Goroza lounging around lazily.
What a lazy bastard. Her daughter has a job, and he's just like,
Oh, I'm Mr. Left Face. I don't do anything.
Oi! Kiss ass.
Hey, kiss ass, could you get the tobacco tray?
It's actually oi. Just say oi.
Oi!
Oi! Kiss ass.
Something about Mickey Mouse saying oi. Well, the new Mickey Mouse would say oi. Oi! Kiss ass! Could you get the tobacco tray for me? Oh my god, footsteps, and they were stereo and everything.
As soon as Goroza called Kiss Ass, she promptly came over. Come on, father! The tobacco tray is right in front of you!
Okay, so he's a lazy shit.
I see that if he had just stood up a little and stretched out his hand, he could reach the tobacco tray.
Is tobacco is that ashtray that's getting translated weirdly? What could that mean?
It doesn't have katakana, so whatever character it is, it was old enough to have a kanji.
Once I lie down like this, getting up feels like such a hassle. That was me clearing my voice in Mickey Toad voice.
Kiss Ass, with an exasperated look on her face, pushed the tobacco tray towards Goroza as he laughed. Maybe I'm going to start calling him Gyoza.
Or Gorilla.
Or Gorilla. I'm going to have to leave to know whether I have any cat juice. It's the middle of the night, but then, like, wouldn't it be? I don't know.
Yeah, you're a cat.
It didn't give me any cat juice. It at least didn't take it away.
Yeah, because we didn't hear the cat purr sound.
True. I like his various descriptions of how tired he is. My whole body is enveloped in a heavy sense of fatigue. Mm-hmm. My God, I have so little cat juice. I will have dreamless sleep tonight. Didn't even need the translation of that one.
There we go. That's the cat samurai sound I came for.
I am a samurai.
Meow. I feel like this game is pretty weird even by Japanese standards.
I feel like it is just a weeaboo's dream.
Well, let's go train some children to kill. That's important. It's my daily
it's your
ritual.
brother killing duty.
Ah, dang it. Now I get to learn which of these is the one I need.
Go to the back. It's the second one.
Go to the back. Oh, but I can also talk with somebody. Oh, it's him. Okay. He's just out front, not teaching the kids.
Kyuhachi or Kuhachi.
Oh, yeah. It's Master Jubei. Have you come to train the two of them?
I think it's...
yeah.
Yeah.
Pronoun issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure to let them kill. I see. Both of them are practicing out back. I sincerely hope that at the end of this conversation, Jubei says that was a pointless conversation.
Yeah.
Please take care of them if you would. That was a pointless conversation. It's the sandy beach located behind Suzaki Ben 10 Shrine. I'm gonna have to, during the midstream break, look up Ben 10 facts. That sandy beach is separated by a pine forest. So it's like Shrine Pine Forest Beach? I guess that's what it implied before. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, because they were in trees that you had to go into.
I'm so glad it gave me a menu for this.
You have one option.
What?
Go to the place.
Go elsewhere. He said they're back here, but they're not. He lied.
Yeah.
What? They're not even that. What? And look at how much time I wasted not teaching them.